Hello everyone, welcome back to Ocarina of Time Master Quest. My name is Dario, and in the last part, I say I believe like I don't know, but I just looked at the last part just to be sure, but we went to the ice cavern and got ourselves this fancy blue tunic that we're wearing right now that I kind of wish the camera would focus in on. There we go, it's a little bit better. And ran into Sheik, and they taught us the Serenade of Water. So, without further ado, it's a good thing that the Ocarina songs are like ingrained in my head, like for the most part, like so I don't have to bother trying to like look them up or try to remember them. Like they're just like embedded in within my head. But I remember which one was it? I remember freaking the Shadow Temple and Nocturne of Shadow. Like I used to confuse that one with like um, the last song we get, which I'm not gonna say, even though like if you're watching this, you probably already know what it is. But for the okay, yeah, the Riku of Spirit. I'm not gonna lie, like everyone probably has played this game and knows it. But yeah, I used to confuse those two songs the most. So, and what's probably gonna be the longest part, or the longest temple rather. Um, this is the Water Temple, and this one is notorious amongst not just Ocarina of Time players, but just players everywhere for being a doozy. The music in this place is really quite great, actually, but everything else is gonna be yeah. So the best advice to do about this temple is don't stop in the middle of it, because, and I think I said that for another temple, but like especially in this case, don't stop in the middle of this temple unless you like record everything that you're doing, because basically instead of this temple being like horizontally laid out, it's oh yeah, I don't have the dungeon map, but instead of being horizontally laid out, it's vertical, and you have to remember like each like floor has like about like 4 or 5 rooms, and you can only get to certain rooms by having a certain key, a certain item, or certain what have you. Hey, look, it's fish tits. Oh, you. If I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancée, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. Oh, shit! He wasn't expecting that. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. He's quite cool, but my father and the other Zoras have not yet. Well, I've saved your father. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. So anyways, sorry for fiddling with the camera there. Look, I can't tell if it's crooked or what, whatever. You guys have to deal with it. Tilt your head slightly askew if it is, but anyways, that was Ruto, the young princess we saved back when we were a kid. And that's broken. I'm not used to that. And in the last part, Sheik mentioned that he saved her from the ice. So now she's here trying to save the temple, and that's the only part you're gonna ever see her in. So, there's that, and basically she swims up to lead you to the first place where you can lower the water level. Let's see, and I think I mentioned this before, but in the 3DS remake, Well, actually, it's a good time to mention this too. In the 3DS remake, this temple is not redesigned, but like they make it much easier in the sense where they have like arrows pointing to where each water level thing is, and Rudo also has like a fish brawl now. It's weird. Now there's a certain glitch to where, or like a certain exploit, I guess, to where you can fall back and then like fall down and basically blast yourself to that second floor right there. But one, this isn't speedrun. Two, I don't know how to do it, so you know, that's that. So, and as previously stated, the Master Quest version is different from the normal one, and I never have done this before, hence why this playthrough is considered blind, at least semi-blind to a degree. So we're gonna do our best, or I'm gonna do my best to try to get through this place relatively fast. You know, luckily I have played this game before, Ocarina of Time, so it shouldn't be too bad. Whoa! Did you see that? He like kind of like did a side flip. But I don't plan on stopping in the middle of this, so it should be not harmless, but not as bad. What does these things say? They say like some interesting stuff. I think if... What's that? Yeah, you could do like weird stuff like that. I don't think this is going to be the long shot, but I could be wrong. Okay, no, it's not. Yeah, because I know, like, you know, in the Fire Temple, they give you the hammer early, and you have to use that to progress. So I didn't know if they were going to do that for this one. So, apologies in advance, because I know I said this for the previous two temples, I think, that, like, I'm probably not going to do well. This one, I'm, like, no joke, I'm probably not going to do too well on. Like, the other ones, I kind of luckily stumbled my way upon, like, figuring stuff out. This one, though, like, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. I know with this version, there is a, I don't know, glitch. I think it's like more of an oversight though, but if you collect, you can end up with an extra key just by doing things a certain way. So, you know, I guess that's good, but I have no idea where the extra key is. I don't know how to get it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about this place, like, so. Yeah, just like right now, I have no idea what to do. So we're already off to a great start. Let's see. So compass. Well, we got the compass. The good thing about Zelda games that you can always count on is that there's not going to be a situation where you screw yourself. There's always a way out of it. Like whether you use a key on the wrong door or like should have done something else. Like there's always a way to get yourself out of the jam. You just have to realize it. And, you know, eventually after walking around for a bit, you will figure it out. Like, I didn't know how to do any of that. I just, like, you know, guessed. So this might be the dungeon map. I don't think so. It might be actually the long shot, though, because I can't get out of where I'm at. Yep. You found the long shot. It's an upgraded hook shot. It extends twice as far. It's gonna be a fucking long shot if I make it through this dungeon. But, you know, it's kind of sad because the recent, or not sad, but in the more recent Zelda games, specifically like, you know, Twilight Princess, which, you know, the HD one just came out not too long ago as the time of this recording, and Skyward Sword, you know, they often said to have the claw shot, which isn't bad, but like, I don't know, like, then again, like, you know, between this game, Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker, and I don't know if you want to count it, the, you know, Game Boy games, they pretty much extended the use of the hookshot as far as they can. Like, you know, I don't know. There's only so much you can do, and when you think about it, a claw shot kind of makes more sense because like, you know, you're able to grapple onto things rather than just like, because with the hook shot you can't pick up like rupees and like hearts and stuff with it. At least I don't think so in this one, but you know, with the claw shot you are, and it kind of makes more sense, and I guess it is just more like sense making. Also, it makes more sense to grapple onto things like a pole or something and pull yourself there rather than these specifically designated like targets that are just in this ancient temple. So I guess for realism's sake, you know, well, as realistic as this game can get. Um, so I have no idea what I just rambled about. I hope someone like found that kind of interesting. But let's see. So raise the water level back to the top. That's good. And we have the hook shot now, which means we're able to, or the long shot, so we're able to go farther than we were able to. That I assume still leads to the boss room, so I'm not gonna do that yet, because actually, you know what? No, okay, I'm gonna go check. Like, this probably still is the boss room, but I'm just gonna double check just because I'm a pansy and I don't trust myself. Because I don't know, they could have put like a. Yeah, okay, it is. What's that? Oh boy, here's the controls again. Okay, that's it. That looks like a switch. Oh. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, it is because I gotta shoot that to make those things slow down. Okay, that's what that is. All right. Anyways, I guess we can start by checking out the second floor, which is something we haven't done yet. So, and as you play this dungeon, you'll begin to see why it's not so favored, and that's because you're gonna have to constantly hit the pause button, put on the boots, take off the boots, and you know, it's about like 3 seconds time every single time. Do me personally, I never found it that big of a hassle, but like Miyamoto and like other people who have created this game found it so much of an issue that's why like in like 3DS remake, the boots are an item, or yeah, like iron boots from this point out. Not just in this one actually, but like in Wind Waker and other stuff, they're an item now rather than like an equipment, you know, thing. So, you know, it's funny how. Well, I guess Iron Boots hasn't been in that many like Zelda games. I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I'm just breaking everything, hoping there might be something. I was hoping there'd be like a key or like a thingy or. Really? There's nothing in here? Okay. Alright, how are we gonna do this? If I swim down just enough, and then should be past the spikes, yeah. So I don't think there's anything here, so that's one room down. Where else? I already mentioned, but I'll do it again because I'm running out of things to talk about. But the music here is really quite nice. It's very just. I was gonna say clandestine, but I don't think that's like the word I'd want to use. I'm gonna sink to the bottom because there might be something there now that the water is fully filled up. And I mentioned this. I always say this, like I always mention this before, but the reason I do that is because I don't. Because you know, the way people are, they don't tend to watch like every single part. Sometimes they'll skip around and whatnot. So like, you know, for people who have watched this, i.e., you know, all these parts, you know, i.e., no one. But you know, and to people who are just watching this, or maybe are just watching like a one-off part. I mentioned before how I believe it was game trailers, and they're the ones that are apparently that a close down that I previously mistaken for Screw Attack in the last part actually. They closed down, but they had this series called what was it? It was like pop culture, pop myths, pop. Anyways, like for the Ocarina of Time part, they really went in depth to the music of this game and found the actual music samples the game came from, and the like the chime effect of this place like came from that particular music sample, or that's like audio CD, but everything else was done by Koji Kondo, so it's pretty interesting. I recommend. It's like pop culture or something, game trailers. So I'm really sorry. This is like a terrible, terrible part. I think I just figured out where to go. So, progress. I remember as a kid I used to do this place, and it used to be a nightmare because I don't know, I was a kid. I don't remember like everywhere to go. Everywhere you go, people. I was gonna try to quote the Full House theme, but I don't know it that well. And I just realized I can't do this because I don't have the thing. I can't play the Ocarina underwater. But I can do this though. Hopefully I don't fall into the spikes right now. No, I'm gonna fall into the spikes right now. Crap. 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 Okay, I should be fine now. Oh, you know what? If I fall in the spikes, I fall in the spikes. That's life. Ooh, I barely just made it. Oh, damn it! Damn, this game got me. Alright. Let's see. So, okay, I know what I have to do. I have to empty the water level, get back up to the second floor. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. I wonder if this will work. It might not, actually. Let's see if it does. Is it down there? Yeah, it is. Okay, great, great. So now I'll just cut ahead to it. I'm just gonna, I guess I don't need to cut ahead. I'll just speed it up if anything. So I'll just talk really, really slow. So when it's sped up, it will sound not so crazy. But if you can tell what I'm doing, then good for you. I'll really hope I do end up fast forwarding this, because otherwise it's going to sound really stupid. Okay, and it should be back. So if I lower the water level, I hope this works, because if it doesn't, it's gonna suck. So I'm gonna lower the water level. Cast Froze Wind. Or go back to the warp point. And see, we got here. Alright. So oh wait, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I could have just hook shot up here and I'd have the long shot. Oh well. Whatever works, right? Ah, man, well, I mean, either way I had to lower the water level. I guess what I did kinda saved me the trip a little bit. No? Funny enough, I never actually, hardly ever use Pharaoh's Win, even though it could actually be really handy and helpful, but let's see, I'm gonna need something to hold that. But first, actually, I can break that switch. Okay, so we're in here. Wonder where this takes us. Ah, damn it. There we go. It's right there. Oh, it's right here. Hold on. Oh. Oh, no, it's not. Maybe it's one of these boxes. Okay, where is Skulltula? Oh, it's probably behind something. Oh, well, whatever. Anyways. We're, haven't made too much progress, but, we're getting there. And I'm figuring stuff out kind of fast. Anyways, after I kill this guy, if I can not be dumb. Jesus. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.